As much as I'm asked about my characters, I'm surprised I haven't made a video explaining on my characters and their moves yet. I wanted to do this a while ago, but the tournaments came up, events came up, and I wanted to play other stuff. But now that I've got most of the stuff out of the way, and I'm pretty much done with the Soul Calibur 5 creations. I was on the laptop right now, in case you're wondering. Um, I may as well get this video out of the way while I'm not really uploading as much. So let's go ahead and get right to it. This is my main character, as you've seen her in countless videos, and this is her in her casual Conton City clothes. And as you notice with this all zero QQ band here is her hiding her moves and her powers. While I'm here, I'll go to the attributes as well. As you can see, a lot of people ask me that as well, and I hate having to re-screenshot stuff and send it to them. And sometimes it takes too long, and sometimes it just doesn't flat out load. Okay, this is her in base form. As you notice, there is no awoken skill, and a lot of the moves aren't exactly the most overpowered. And this one also has the most health of all of them, but where it has health, it lacks some key blast supers. This is her taking the opponent a little bit more seriously with her god form. It's not Kaioken, it's supposed to be god form, but they didn't really have god form for all the characters yet, which is kind of what I'm hoping when the next update comes out. But yeah, as you notice, there's like times 10, times 20, a couple of red, and one just like moves. This one, this is her Ascended God preset. Her hair isn't supposed to be Fused Zamasu, it's supposed to be this one. But they don't let you change hairstyles and hair colors for different presets, which is also kind of what I'm hoping happens in the game later on. But yeah, also as you notice, this is also one of her most powerful presets, as if you use it correctly, like she can literally one-shot you with like one ultimate. This is her currently. This is her current gi, and a lot of the moves she has are one-handed like moves because it's her holding back by a lot. This one is battle damaged and Ultra Instinct Omen or Sign now. Yeah, but that's supposed to be this piece. As you notice, it has data input and the rough ranger counter. It is also supposed to have a different ultimate rather than a most serious bomb, but there's a lot of people that fight with stuff like or stuff like Infinite Giant Namekian, and I pretty much have to put that on. And then this is her in Mastered Ultra Instinct. The closest thing I can get to the aura is the Listener of the game right now, Super Soul, and I mean, granted, it does help a lot. And also, this is, if you notice, is excellent full course because with it being mastered, it's supposed to be in it a longer period of time, rather than this one, which is limited. And this one, yeah. This one is just meant for raids, like the crystal raids. I don't use it on player matches, analysts, or ranks. It doesn't really seem practical for some of this stuff, but it does help in the crystal raids that Shadow Crusher is meant to go through a marble and drop, and Punisher Drive is just pretty much me being flashy. This character is the alternate timeline version of my main character, and is the female Saiyan race, as she has access to different transformations and different stuff. Now her attributes are different, and she focuses more on ki blasts and basic attacks, but the basic attacks were edited long before female Saiyans were nerfed, to the point where the basic attacks didn't do much damage and you had to rely on skills to do a lot of damage. This preset is her normal preset. She has access to Super Saiyan, which the original does not. And a lot of her moves are extremely powerful, and even more powerful with the Super Soul, where every time you transform, her damage stacks by medium. And if stacked all 10 times, she can pretty much have the damage she used to have when female Saiyans' basic attacks were not nerfed. This is her in her God of Destruction uniform. And a lot of the moves have something like Blades of Judgment, Strike of Revelation. This one, the Super Soul does not really matter, because this is her at base form in the Crystal Raid battles. As you notice, it has Pillar Storm and Marble Drop. The transformation skill, the Woke is Good, does not really matter either. Just feel like putting that on there. This is her battle damage in the Crystal Raid, in which she actually transforms and her hair spikes up white. And her moves are more powerful than the other one. This is her transformation, her version of Ascended God. This is pretty much her like Ascended God 2, which was an original thing I wrote a while back, like probably a year or two ago. This is before Ultra Instinct was even a thing. It was Ascended God 2. But this is her with like a bluish aura around her, and a lot of the moves have blasts at the end. This preset is just to help others in parallel quests. As you notice, it has Energy Zone. It usually helps when I'm doing quests where you have to help somebody's health be above 50% or 75% or something. This preset was in the Dragonmon the Burrow series, whereas both it is fused to fight the Majin. And a lot of the moves have Punisher on it. She's originally my Soul Calibur main. As you notice, on her back is a sword, because she's supposed to fight with a sword in this game, but they won't let you, which I'm kind of hoping they make a transformation. Yeah, one can dream. Anyway, this is her at pretty much her base form. If you notice, like, she has Shining Slash and Brave Sword Slash, which is the closest thing I can get to a sword. The Super Soul is another coming to Piccolo, because a lot of people run from me during fights, so I just pretty much sit there and gain health while they run away. And Phantom Fist is meant to maintain the stamina meant for the Super Soul. This is her current uniform, and a lot of her moves I got from the blue preset of it a while back. As you know, she no longer had it. But this is her current one, and it's usually meant for people like Hit or Cooler, or people that use Fake Blast a lot, or like a Psycho Key Blast, as you notice by the Super Soul. I can't get blinded. Now, Big Bang Attack, I'll showcase why I have that move after I'm done showing this off. I also have a more serious bomb to give people out transformations they shouldn't have, which helped me a while back when I fought Cooler, who has Super Saiyan Blue. Preset 3, I don't know what happened to it. I'm currently adding something right now, so I'm going to skip to this one. This one is when she added a fuse to her door. This is with the Apatara earrings. This preset with the red on that, it was originally when Ada had the blue outfit on. But yeah, this one is a strike-based preset. While as this one, the Fusion Dance preset is more of her Key Blast preset. This preset here, this preset is meant for online only, but it's used against people that rely on fighting post K and other reinforcement skills, because again, every time they use it, my character gets stronger. This preset was, I originally made this because I fought Mr. Numbnuts 10 online, and I got to pick the Glaciers map with the male Saiyan. Yeah, he used to pick that a lot, and he would just grab me and then he would just pop meditation. So every single time he did that, my character would get stronger. And then this preset is the anti-mod preset. Now, about 2 years ago, I used to have Don't Go All Out. Yeah, I hate that Super Soul still, but I used to have Don't Go All Out because of male Majins. However, this preset, this Super Soul minus, you can hit the Majin any time you want until he vanishes and gains the armor back again. It's also meant to give people ladder transformations, meant to heal people due to the gigantic Key Blast glitch, Shadow Crusher for Marteling Drop, Super Destructive Disc because it's unblockable, and because people block me, and then Wall of Defense. I'll explain Wall of Defense along with Big Bang Attack after I show off her attribute points. Now, her attribute points, as I've already shown, is more strike based. Now, it's 0 on Key Blast Supers because female Earthlings already excel at Key Blast Supers. Alright, now I'm going to show why I have Big Bang Attack and Wall of Defense.
Here goes! Big Bang! Big Bang! Big Bang! Big Bang! Big Bang! Back! Big Bang! Back! Big Bang! Back!
Now, this is my female Majin, which is one of the villains in Dragon Ball Burrow, and has actually been here since Xenoverse 1, though I did not use her a lot. Now, her attributes are solely strike style somehow. You see, because where she lacks in health, where she doesn't really even have a green bar, she makes up for it in strike supers and basic attacks. And another thing, it could have been 0 with stamina because Majins like to have that 3-bar stamina, but I'm not going to do that. It's not how I am. Now, this preset is a variant of what she had in Xenoverse 1. This one I don't really use. This is just a purple. This is just like a pink preset, really. And then this one is the one that she is normally used with. And this is her most powerful one, as it has, of course, Power Rush. Now, this preset is. This one was meant for armored raids, you know, like the Hercule raid or like the Corrupted Zombies raid. It's meant for that, as you notice. It has Angry Head and Innocence Bullet. This one is just pretty much her as Android 21, because they don't have the white hair version of her in this game for some reason. They have the coat version. Still makes no sense to this day. This one is, and this one is just pretty much her as a raid boss. And the hair spiked up is when she powered up in Dragon Ball Burrow. I don't think she has a preset 7 now that I think of it. Yeah, she only has like 6 presets. Akira is my male Earthling. I don't use him too often. Like, I only use him a couple times. And I created him when I deleted my male Saiyan like 2 years ago. Yes, I did have a male Saiyan as well, but I didn't see myself using him online at all, so I just deleted him. So now we have Akira. This preset is pretty much his, I wouldn't say base form, but it's pretty much like his standard preset, which focuses around the damage of Dragon Fist. If you don't notice, there's if I don't do it, who will, and there's power impact, which increases the damage of ultimate attacks. This one was what he wore before, like, the black outfit. This was him during the Dragon Ball Burrow series as well. Same preset as the, and if you notice, all the skills besides his awoken skill has super labeled under it. I used this one like once or twice in the world tournament like a week ago. This is him cosplaying as Jotaro from JoJo. This one is pretty much when though off screen he was training with Elder Kai after Dragon Ball Burrow when he wore this. So this is pretty much him much powerful later. As you know, there's a lot of stuff like time skip, and a lot of his moves are basically unblockable. Except for time skip also, that's blockable now. And then this one is his Crystal Ray preset, which I haven't used in a while, and I might update it in a little bit. And we're done to boost attributes. His is also basic attack and strike based, and he has more health than other characters that I have. Female Saiyan Lauren, who you see from time to time, and she made an appearance from Dragon Ball Burrow as the person being taught by Ada on how to fight and learning about Ki. And the outfit she's currently wearing right now is her first year uniform as a time patroller. And this outfit's second year. I know it's a dramatic difference, but it's supposed to be meant like a school, a uniform. And if you notice, all the moves are pretty much at base form. And this was before she even had Super Saiyan, because she used to not have an awoken skill. This is her gi that she wears when she fights. It's solely Ki Blast based. So, and then this one is a battle damage version of preset number 2 here. Whereas in this one, the max you can go Super Saiyan 1, the max you can go here Super Saiyan 2, and the max here is Super Saiyan 3. And I'm going to skip over 4, 5, and 6 because those are meant for later. But this preset here is just her cosplaying as Superman. I was going to do Captain Marvel or Power Girl or Supergirl. I just really didn't want to, that's all. I just like Superman's outfit a little more. And her attributes are Ki Blast based as well. So I like my Ki Blasts. And she has the lowest amount of basic attacks of all my characters. And with the nerf the female singers has, it definitely makes her weaker. And right here is where I used to have my Namekian in Shadow, but there's no way I'm going to play as that race online. There's just not. I mean, I already see enough Namek Finger spam. And the last thing I'm going to be doing is Namek Finger on you. So we're just going to skip over to my Freezer race, Carnage. Now, as you probably already noticed, Carnage got a little bit of a change in his look. It's not that I didn't like the last one, it was wanting him to have like a different look. But yeah, this is my Freezer race Carnage. As you notice, he is the smallest of all of my characters, even smaller than Lauren, because his presets and stuff is based off of speed and not health. Also, as you notice, his basic attacks are on 0, but Freezer races have a lot of basic attacks, so I didn't really need to do anything with that. Because his moves and presets are usually meant for like one-shots and like raids. Now, this is him, of course, based on the Super Soul, not fighting seriously until he gets to a little bit to a certain point in his health, whereas he starts using speed to his advantage and moves that lock onto you. This is just another preset of his. This one is like Eraser preset, as you notice, my Thunder Eraser and Makuma Eraser gun. And also, if used correctly, you can one-shot somebody. This is his Death preset. As you notice, everything has death on it. This one I want to say is current. Not sure, but this is pretty much his Emperor and grinding in expert missions. As you notice, by giving me 20 million Zenny, which is what I use to buy a lot of stuff and make different QQ bands out of them. This one, I forget why I had this one. This might have been to help. I might have tried to help somebody in a parallel quest at one point in time. And then this one, I also don't know why I even have this one. I'm guessing it was because I was experimenting with the don't go all out with Go Tanks. I think I was just experimenting here. Right here is show off all my QQ bangs. And now I really wanted to give some of these away. Some of these I just don't want. Some of them I really don't need. And I was talking to a couple of friends about this. I said that in the next update there should be the point where you could give away level 1 through 4 items as well as QQ bangs. because level 5 items, some people have modded stuff on them, and I don't know anybody giving that stuff away. But yeah, these are all of the QQ bangs that I have. And I'm pretty sure that covers it for this video. You guys have a good day, and I'll see you guys soon.
Huh?